intriguing matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Miami. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Now that play
good job, dude.
Losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up.
Let's see, go for.
As I watch that play unfold, stereotypes were being broken left and right.
Oh wow, I had 2 views and now both of them gone.
That diagnosis and read and getting into the backfield and making a nice play in a tackle.
They do go for it. It's Brady. He finds Coates complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Devin McCourty brings him down. Shift together here from the D-line. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, partner, they might want to tear up their scouting reports a little bit here because they just broke tendency. 3rd down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it really well and picked up a first down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Herman Moore, 41 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Another toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And cuts out. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by
Come on, man.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Not a good start. Not a good start. Come on, team. We can do this.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident,
Yeah, he definitely timed that strip.
Backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
There we go. That one I'm talking about. That one I'm talking about, D. Brought that corner blitz. Good job. How you step up, D. I don't know why you're gonna challenge, because that would have clear. That would have clear fumble, man.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. And the D looking like they may blitz. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. It's caught. Jones. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Julio Jones. 67 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and bunch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now this time, Brady will throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll pitch it to Kelly. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Marco, the fullback, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I gotta get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On the run, it's Kelly. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches. Now Brady.
Let's give plenty of credit to the defense there. They stopped them on second.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Quincy Enunwa from 8 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Why does always happen to me? Like, I never miss extra points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Brady to throw on second down. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, Brady. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off, it's the Pro Bowl corner. Joe Hayden with it. And his guys are back at the closing stages of the first half. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's got time in the pocket. Going up top. It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner. Joe Hayden with it. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half.
Trey back-to-back picks.
In the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Kelly on the counter, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And quickly they get to the line. Now Brady throwing on second down.
Ezekiel's
looking for tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football.
That was a good read by him.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for loss.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Throwing is Brady on third down. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Brady going to go on fourth down. And this is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And as a result, possession switches hands. And now back out comes the offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense has felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner. Joe Hayden with it. Back now in Miami. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. The one running back is Gurley. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Come on.
They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chain.
That was a play in the backfield.
What you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run, took care of the football, and even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Brady to throw on second down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Brady going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He finds Coates complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
On first down, Brady finding time. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. And they get 28 yards on that one. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. On a direct snap, this is Gurley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Possible run anticipation here. Now Brady doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting into the end zone.
Yeah, inching closer and really knocking on the door now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Todd Gurley taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. He's back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They'll look to throw. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guy.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Fresh set of downs here. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with 7 seconds remaining. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
No! Oh my God!
And they'll remain down by a point.
Oh my God, I can't believe I missed it.
And maybe one more play. And this is going to be the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play. Win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24, then put it aside and move forward.
I said I went for 2. I said I went for 2. I should have went for 2. This is just, oh man, I lost this game. I pretty much lost this game. I missed 2 extra points. 2. I should have went for 2 in that situation. But DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, I haven't went to you all game long, and you came up with the biggest play. One hand. That whole possession ever since you scored. I'm lost for words. Guess I'm going too slow on the kicking meter. This kicking meter for Madden 17, I have missed so many extra points in this thing. It's like, it really decided the game. It really does decide the game. But props to my opponent, but I should have won. I missed 2 extra points. Maybe I need to go back to the practice mode and work on my kicking or something. I don't know, but I lost this game. It wasn't Crosby. It was me. Cameron Alexander Watson lost this game because he can't kick an extra point to save his life. Missed 2 of them. But props to my opponent. I'm gonna hit him up, man. I can't believe I lost. But thank you for watching. Season 3, episode 50. I believe episode 50. But for now on, if I miss an extra point, I'm going for 2. I just can't do it anymore. Losing close game because of me, I just can't do it. And it hurting my team. It really is. So